Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. This is a special bonus episode brought to you by my Patreon supporter Pumnarao. And with that said, let's begin. We have the next mission called Intelligence. There are 3 of these here, but yeah, we're gonna start with this. So it's gonna be another land battle called Intelligence. So I will not overload this. Yeah, I'll take the Whitby. Let's see, because it. Yeah, I need to get these to the max then, and Mercedes already full here. Since I'm gonna use the Velasco and Argentet to board, I'll now likely use the Mercedes for battle, so I'd rather have accuracy, reload duration, and sailing at this point. And with the rest of the money, now let's see. I have Spanish M17s in the armory, so that'll make it somewhat free for the moment. I'll have to switch up the weapons eventually. We also need some captains here. These guys are pretty much set. Let's see. This guy's overall better as officer. It's Reynold Clarkson for perception. Gilbert. And then I have Nicholas Knoppinger over here. I have a bit of a cold, so I might take a few breaks in between here and there to blow my nose. As you could probably hear, that cold quite badly. Anyway, I'm not quite sure whether I read this already. Otherwise, I'll just have to pause it. I think I did. And the same for this. Yeah, I think I did read this. Okay. Let's start with Intelligence. It's Saturday, 13th of April, 1782. Major Jeremy Fisher is a loyal colonist serving in the so-called Continental Army, providing us with important intelligence on the rebels. However, his role was recently revealed, and an extraction mission was planned to bring Major Fisher to New York. HMS Blackpool was secretly sent, along with a small task force, to pick up the Major. It seems that the rebels knew about our plans and set an ambush for our task force. Perhaps they have spies on their own. While you were sailing by the coast of Georgia, an urgent message arrived. The men of HMS Blackpool, along with Major Fisher, are caught in a deadly trap. They have been besieged by rebels at Fisher's house for 2 days now. They're surrounded, suffering heavy losses, and running low on ammunition. You need to send some ships to break the siege and help our men and Major Fisher escape. Six ships, huh? That's quite a lot, actually. Interesting. Well, I'll surely take the Whitby and Mercedes. I'm not too keen on sending on any of these other ones, and I do think because we're I don't want to say we're a bit overpowered or something, but I do think we have a pretty sizable force here. Captain, you've arrived on time, but there's no time for delay. Land your troops and advance to Fisher's house. The rebels have started another attack, and our men can barely hold their ground. Make haste, Captain, to get our men out of that hellhole. Let's pause it for a quick freshing up. Getting a cold is already absolutely disastrous for making videos because you can do at that point absolutely nothing. Yeah, let's actually just do this first. Not that close. All right. And continue. Well, we can't really do a whole lot here. Yes, they're pretty much in defensive position already, so the only real thing that I can try to do is just get there quickly now. I mean, we have Fisher's house, we just have to hold out apparently for a minute, and probably we'll have to try and get these guys out of there. That rather seems to be the way this is supposed to work. Yeah, they're at it from all sides, so and the problem is that it takes pretty long actually to get there. Of course, the Blackpool doesn't really do a whole lot, and we're going pretty slow. All right, let's get all these guys out. Did throw anchor, so there we go. Alright, in order to get them a little bit faster, I kind of need to pause. Add that too. I just have to try and get my units out there as quickly as possible. They're holding out so far. Cody Bush is wounded. Oh, I don't care that much. How quickly are you going? They really are taking their sweet time. Let's try to sail a little bit more with the wind. It might help a little bit. With the emphasis on a little bit. Actually, what I'll do is I'll try to get these worked up together, and then indeed they can start moving afterwards. Seems like already Nelson has a bit of a difficulty joining. But still. Okay, so now you need to drop your guys. Of course. Why would you use your sails? Yeah, once again, let's pause. I know that's just a bit unfortunate, but for the micromanaging, kind of have to do it that way. Yes. Okay, yours, you have to go separately. You too. Fine. This gonna say this mission might be a little bit... Okay, it's not easier. Never mind. It seems like they have a lot more militia here now. These guys can hold out just fine, but the fact that there's this problem... yeah, I rather underestimated that. Okay. Let's move you on the double quick. And you too. Ultimately, that might not be enough, but we'll see. They're doing pretty well with me coming over the hill now. At least that will help a bit. Let's get moving. You'll take the flank. We need to start moving up. It's still 30 seconds, so let's get you over the hill and you to try and outflank. Yeah, you're pretty close now. That's good because I need those men too. They're so now we're actually getting to that region. That'll be quite useful. I don't see their artillery anymore, so I'm happy about that. Let's still go on the double quick because I need these guys also to yeah, that would be a problem if something were to happen there. Okay, you're flanking them. Griffiths is taking the artillery. So now we're focusing on these militias. Turn, 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 turn. Wow, they secured Fisher's house out of nowhere. I didn't even get the chance to get there. Can you imagine how silly that is? I mean, on this difficulty level, it's like... What am I supposed to do, right? I mean, they shattered that group, so... There is nothing I can do there. Okay, so you need to lay anchor. What are you doing? Come on. Okay, so I don't know why you're not moving in there. I mean, I should at that be re-securing this. Okay. Let's keep going. Save Blackpool. Well, we haven't actually saved Blackpool. So saying that we saved Blackpool would be a bit of a lie, because we haven't. But we'll see what happens. We do get a bunch more men in there now, and why do they still have 300 men on the Whitby? Well, this should go, I guess, for Faring now, but I'm a bit afraid also of this destroy enemy fleet kind of thing. Yes. Captain, you've managed to break the siege, but more rebels are on their way. Retreat to the coast and evacuate your men back to the ships. Their guns can provide supporting fire if the rebels attack your men while they're embarking. Okay, well. Let's get them moving. And you too. So I'll get them out. Let's move you back. You into the ships. And let's have you on defense. You'll be staying there for now. Let's you cannot retreat. Let's just move then. And I'm not too afraid of 43 men. So let's get out. Should be okay. Try to get everybody back in there. We'll see. Now with those 200 back, I wonder if actually we will make it on time, but let's just see. I'll stick these guys to the boats on the far sides because they are the earliest ones to arrive. Which makes, I guess, sense. Alright, well, since you don't really seem to be willing to do anything else, or do I have to split them up? Yes, I do. Okay. That seems to be the problem. Let's get them in a boat. Yeah, more rebels are here, but I already knew that. I need you to get on here. I've absolutely no clue. Where my guys went on. The only thing I do know is where some of those guys need to go. Let's try to pick boats again, which are pretty far. 1 second though. Come on. Really? Well. And they will also take the furthest boat. I'm quite sure I'll be left with some, but we'll have to see, because what I don't understand though is I'm quite sure I actually pulled anchor on them, but whatever. See, the weird thing is that well, I can put them on the black pool. Let's try to get out of here. That's what I've been trying to do with all of them, at least. Okay, so you can go in here. Oh, well. Huh. Okay, I thought there was a finish there, but then it continues. Captain, rebels are spotted. Protect the Blackpool and destroy the fleet. Okay. I will probably take little damage from that so far, but let's make sure these guys are stacked. Yeah, those other ships are pretty close, but once the Arrogante is full, we Should be in a pretty good spot. Anyway, to try and take them down. This isn't exactly the way I envisioned it, but it should be fine. Also, I'm still dealing a bit of damage this way. Let's go full sail and actually try to turn this way. Those ships are also going pretty fast, but please don't tell me you're gonna ram it. At least these guys are somewhat waiting. Oh, they can't move this way. I get it. Yeah, let's try to send them over to this side then. And didn't I pull anchor on you? Let's also turn. That will make them go a bit slower, so they can actually join. And only now pick up speed. The wind is a bit of a problem because it actually works against me. It's not as if these are extremely big and or powerful ships, but I think I have a few too many men on the Whitby here. I did not actually manage this properly. Okay, my units are starting to pick up speed. That's great. And now I think we're going to be ready for that battle. Wow. They sail away. At least they're firing over this ship to such an extent that let's actually slow you down while they keep up their speed. I don't want them to attack again that way. They'll get hit for a bit. But not so badly. They will have a very hard time turning too, so. Still relatively far away from the enemy with these guys, but the weather or the wind does not really allow me to turn very well. Should have moved the other way around. Let's actually speed things up a little bit. picking up speed. That's good against those guys. They're already taking water. These guys are just small fries, so that's also somewhat why I'm speeding things up here, because didn't I just tell you to turn? Super weird. Well, let's get close. Really just crashing into them. I'm going way faster than they do, which is rather the problem. I don't even think... Well, maybe we'll take the Falcon here. I am trying to slow down, so... Okay, didn't work first time. Let's try a second. Grape shot. Okay. That's one down. We're boarding the second. We have only the Falcon against the Mercedes left. Although the Falcon is also taking exceptional fire. Really surprised those guys aren't down yet, but cannot imagine them having fun against the Velasco here either, although I would say that the Velasco is... I don't know why... Oh, I haven't eliminated the enemy fleet yet. Well, I'm very close. I'm actually out of time. That's a bit weird. They really want me to do it that fast? You can turn, although I don't think this USS Falcon will be yeah, I had grape shot, so oof. They must be getting it pretty hard. Okay, so you're just trying to stop now with Falcon just being hammered from all sides. I think it takes one more volley, maybe, of anything, because they have only this hull left. Let's finish it up. Casualties, a few, but I achieved my goals, so I'm happy about that. Eliminated the enemy fleet, great. I I had to continue playing a little bit faster, but I couldn't take them down that quickly. Yeah, that would have been a bit faster. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this mission. Or for this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave like, comment, or subscribe. A special shout out to all my Patreon supporters: Pumna Rao, Dungeon Pastor, Thomas Loftus-Lane, Thomas B. Marshall, C Data, and Swords. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.